guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. Today I wanted to do something a bit different. So the kind of thing I love to watch on YouTube is people's notebooks collections and stationery. I am officially a stationery hoarder, so a lot of the time I don't like to use the things that I bought, but I think it's really good to try and use the things that we've got, because otherwise they're just sat there doing nothing. So I also want to give you a few little ideas of how you can use your notebooks. A few of mine I've got some stuff in, so hopefully I can share some ideas with you. So I've got a big pile of them here. I'll first of all show you the ones that are still empty, so the collection as such, and then I'll go on to show you a few little ideas that I use some of mine for. So also, I don't really write. I'd love to be able to write in a notebook every day and write my thoughts down and stuff, but I just never could keep that up. So I would love to do stuff like that, and that's a great idea. But if you're like me and you just can't keep that up, hopefully some of these other ideas will help. Okay, so first of all, these ones are such nice. I mean, I don't know what I'd use these for because they're quite small. Maybe like a little scrapbook or something. I got these, I think, from Waterstones in like the clearance section years ago, and I don't even know if you can get hold of them anymore. They're called Scrapaholic. They're just like these little exercise books, but they're really nice touches because they've got that kind of inside cover grid, which I love, and the vellum sheet where you can put your name in that, and then the paper is actually brown, and it's really smooth on one side and then kind of rough on the other. And then at the back, this one's got a little pocket, which just, I mean, just sold it to me any day of the week, a pocket. I'm easily impressed. And there's a little vellum one at the back as well. And this one, I think, is the same. Yeah, lovely little grid. I mean, this is where I get inspiration from the notebooks that I make. If you saw the last video, you'll see the notebooks that I've made and put in my shop. Just to have a cover, an inside cover like that, just adds so much, I think. And this as well, I might do this in future as well, with the vellum pages. And again, look at the back. I need to do that as well, really. How have they? Sometimes it's just about looking at how they've made it and you know, taking ideas and stuff. But anyway, I have actually done something in this. I didn't think I had. Just a little sketch. Some little, yeah, nothing much. So yeah, I definitely use this as a sketchbook or a scrapbook because the pages just really lend themselves to that. You could write in it, but I think it really lends itself to something visual as well. So I think this would look really nice with some photos stuck in with washi tape and just some writing. You really wouldn't have to do a lot to make it look good. So there's those. Really need to start using those. Secondly, again, this one's similar. This one, I don't know. I think I got it off Amazon or eBay. It's one of those that looks like it could be off AliExpress or something, but it looks really authentic. Definitely a Chinese, it's got like some Chinese writing on there. But it looks so authentic. It's probably really cheap, but yeah, it's got like an embossed cover, leather cover. And again, it's brown paper on the inside. This would be a really nice traveller's log or like field guide or something. I think this would be really nice. So again, just some washi tape, some pictures stuck in, little notes, little sketches. I can talk all I want about this until I actually do it. It really doesn't mean anything, does it? But yeah, it's all talk, no walk sometimes with me, which isn't good, but really need to start doing something in these because they're just so nice. They'd be so much better when they're filled. Like, they're nice enough like this, but I think it's just that fear of ruining it that really gets to me, and I think probably resonates with a lot of people. So that's that one. It's got some nice charms, little key, it keeps it closed just like that, and the binding I love as well. So I really prefer bound books rather than spiral bound. I mean, spiral bound, you can obviously tear the pages out, so there's not as much fear, but I just feel like bound books are so much more authentic. Next is this one. This is actually more of a sketchbook. I've not really included my sketchbooks in this because they're a whole different story. But yeah, this is a sketchbook, but it kind of could be used as a notebook as well. And because it's still blank, I just thought I'd show you. It's really nice. fabric cover, little sketch on the front. I'd say it is more of a sketchbook really, but you could do anything in here. Collage. Pages are quite thin, so I'd probably only stick to like dry media, but yeah, again, it would be great if it was filled up, but this would take me ages to fill up. One day I will start it. This one's from Hobbycraft. I don't think you get this design anymore, but they do a few different designs and they're always doing new ones, so a lot of the time they go on sale as well. So this one I got, I think, for £3, so really nice. Or it might have been even less, it might have been £1 in the clearance. These ones are from Tiger. I got them from Tiger, Flying Tiger in Portugal. I know we do have Flying Tigers here. There's not one where I live, but I love it. They do such good value bullet journals. This one's got a bullet planner on it. This one's got a bullet journal on it, but they're essentially the same, you can see. I got them at different times, but yeah, I just, whenever I go there, I have to get one. Because they're like, I think they're like €5 or €6, but for a dotted nice bullet journal, that's just amazing, I think. So you can see it's got like this faux leather. It's not real leather, but it's got a nice soft faux leather. It's just dot grid. Obviously with bullet journal you kind of want to do it yourself, so a lot of it's left blank. But what it does have at the back is this kind of guide. So if you're new to bullet journaling, it's really cool because it just tells you kind of the things you can do, like a password, keeper, an agenda, some ways to decorate, and it shows you how you can use the squares to your advantage, which is what bullet journaling is all about really, just using a very simple grid to plan out exactly how you want to live your life basically. And again, pocket at the back, love it. This one's exactly the same. Oh, but this one I've actually started using, and I'm not using it as an actual bullet journal. What I'm using it as is like a demonstration for my sticker collections. So whenever I do a sticker collection, I do a page, or sometimes 2 or 3 pages of how you can use them. So what I do is I stick this one of the sticker sheets on this left side, and then on the right side I do a spread, just to show you how you can use it. So this isn't real, it's got Saturday, Sunday, but it's just kind of it's to show you how you can plan with these stickers. Quite aesthetic. It's more aesthetic than kind of functional, but you can use them however you like. This one's just a collage really, there's nothing on it. It's just kind of like a happy board, like a vision board, but just stuff that makes me happy kind of thing. And I've got my sticker sheet there, and yeah, so that's what I'm using this one for, because I just think the dot grid, as I said in the last video, when you're journaling, a dot grid for the background is just invaluable really, because look, you can leave your white space and it's not so stark. So yeah, that's what I've done with this one, and I'll carry on as and when I make more sticker collections, which should be very soon. I am working on, at the moment, I've just cut out some stickers for the planners, but more just for if anyone that's got a planner could use these. So they're just like general planner stickers, but I'm going to be selling those for people who don't have the cutting machines and that. I don't want to faff about printing them out. So yeah, that's those bullet journals. And I did do a bullet journal one year. If anyone's interested in seeing that, I'm happy to do a flip through. I think it was 2018, and I really put like a lot of effort into it, but I found it was just taking up too much of my time. So that's why I kind of invented my other planner, just so it doesn't take up so much time. Next, my Oh Dear notebooks. So if you know about the company Oh Dear, they do a subscription box called Paper Gang. Now I don't get it, I'm not subscribed to it, but every now and again I get it. When I see there's a discount code or something, I get it. And if it's a box that looks really like I'd really like it, like this box was amazing, this box that this came in, it's by Papier Press, and I absolutely love their stuff. I don't have to know, there's actually no branding on this, but they do like animal designs and stuff, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I actually got it for the pin more than anything. I'm just trying to see if I can. It came with this pin. I got the box for like £7.50, and I think just for that pin it's worth it. It's just gorgeous. But the notebook was a bonus, and I got some other bits as well. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. But I honestly don't know if I'll ever use this one, because it's lined. I prefer a blank notebook. again, because I don't write. I guess you could use this as a journal, but because the page is like a collage kind of thing, but because the pages are so thin and there's a lot of them, it would get very bulky, and I wouldn't know how to really go about taking pages out to stop it getting bulky. So yeah, I have to think of something for this. Obviously general notes you can use your notebooks for, but I like to do something that's, you know, you can keep and look back at, and I just feel like general notes are a bit boring. I do have a book that I do general notes in, which I'll show you in a bit anyway. This one was also from a Paper Gang box. Again, got it on offer, and I think this notebook in particular sold the box to me because it's a grid journal, and I love anything space themed, and it's just the detail that they put in, it just so much better than just a plain notebook. And they also have bookmarks, which I think is really cool. So this is a bullet journal, I would say. This is one to do a bullet journaling, or like planning, like more kind of sketchbook, but more like technical things I like a grid for. So yeah, that's that one. It's got like a really nice, I know some people don't like that noise, but like a stretched cotton on it, so that's really nice. So there's those are a good example of just the kind of notebooks that I hoard and never use. Oh, next, the Kikki K. So I went on a trip to London in 2019, I think. Yeah, it was a year and a half ago. It seems like ages ago. And my friend took me to Kikki K, which I've loved forever, but I've never been to an actual shop. And to my surprise, they actually had a massive sale going on as well. I don't know if the shops actually still exist anymore. I think they've gone online now, which is such a shame. But the shops had a bit, the shop I went in had a great big sale, and it was in Camden. No, not Camden. What's the other place? I can't remember. But the big shopping bit in London. And yeah, I think I got this for £3. I think everything I got there was £3, which is amazing for Kikki K. This was probably 15-20 quid originally, but this is a grid journal, and it's just so nice, hardback, and again the details are so nice. A little bit of foiling, the cover, everything. I just love it. The only thing is, it's not dot grid, it's crosses, which is a bit distracting to me, but it's just such a nice journal. And again, it's got like a little, explanation of what you can use it for and things like that. And then it's also got content, which is nice. Just these little details I love, and the fact that it's got rose gold binding. And at the back, it's got, now these aren't stickers, these are like, again, ideas on what you can use, but it kind of gives you an idea of your grid, so you can copy these. So it's just so easy if you're a beginner to just copy out these. Look, and some prompts: TV/movies, places to eat, weekly expenses. It's just so nice. So I really do like that. If I ever did another bullet journal, this is the one I'd have to go to, I think. But then there's so many. I've done that wrong, haven't I? If I've got so many, it would be just like, which one? So yeah, Kikki K, amazing. They are very expensive. I'd probably never buy anything full price, but just if there's ever a sale on. Yeah, and it's getting more and more like I can't justify it because I've got so many as well, but yeah, they're just so nice. This is another one from Kikki K. Again, I think it was £3. It's in a box. It's gorgeous. It did have a tiny little mark. It's got like a tiny little mark on it, which I think is probably why it was in the sale, because this, I mean, this is probably £30 originally. It does have a pen with it, which is here. I use the pen more than the journal because I use it to take pictures with, but yeah, it's a really nice little gift set. And it just says 365 on the front, and it's like one of these that you write in every year. I would probably use this again as a sketchbook, so like a sketch a day kind of thing. I'm going to zoom out a bit. Yeah, but it's just so minimalist and very nice. I don't usually like minimalist, but yeah, I think if the colours are right, if they're really nice colours and the colours speak for themselves, then minimalist is nice. And I just love this design here with the like insects and the florals and stuff. Gorgeous. So yeah, love that one. And when I bought it, I did think, oh, I could give this as a gift to someone, but yeah, that didn't happen because I couldn't part from it. So next, Paperchase is my favourite, one of my favourites, and again, I think they're having a bit of trouble at the moment. I hope they don't close down because it's just my favourite place to go. But yeah, this one I got for my birthday for my sister, and it is very nice. Just look, it's got these dividers, and each divider has a Japanese pattern on, and I'm just a sucker for anything Japanese style, whether it's kawaii or whether it's like this traditional, just anything. So yeah, again, it's more of a notebook. If I was to go back to uni and do a course or something, I would use this because it's just so motivating to me to make notes and just write out things. And yeah, that's what I'd want to use this for. So maybe one day if I ever go and do a master's or something, yeah. Or it could be a business notebook, but I don't really write that much stuff down, so I don't know, it would take a long time to fill it. I feel like for this you'd need something where you're writing every day. It'd be quite a nice one if you do write every day as well. But also because it says subject notebook on it, I think that's more kind of like a uni schoolish one. But either way, it's gorgeous, and it looks lovely on the shelf or just to browse through. So yeah, so that one. And another one from Paperchase is this one. Again, I got it on my birthday one year, and it's so nice. It's a cat one, and it's just so simple, but I love this kind of illustration where it's just really modern and just, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just so nice. Yeah, Paperchase again, and it's just lined. Again, it's just, what am I going to use it for, because it's lined, and I just don't really gravitate towards using lined notebooks, but it's so nice. I mean, I've had so many notebooks, and a lot of them I've gotten rid of because I just know that I'd never use them, but the really special ones I just have to keep, and this is just one of them. Oh, it has a bookmark as well. Little royal blue bookmark. So yeah, this one's really difficult because it's just, I just want to keep it, and if it's just for making notes in, I don't feel like it's something you keep. But yeah, gotta use it. I've got to use it. It's so nice. And again, another one, a cat one. Got this one off my friend. And again, a little detail. This was I think this one was quite cheap, but for a cheapish notebook, it's actually really nice. It's got a really nice foiled cover, which feels really nice. It's like soft back, but it's sturdy, and it has this lovely end paper, and on each page it has a little cat. So again, it's lined, but it's really nice. And this, I mean, I could just frame this. This is just so me. I'd rather be at home with my cat. So yeah, I had to keep that one, and one day I will use it for something. So that's on the blank notebooks, and now I'll show you some of the ones that I've used or started using. So this one is actually more like a scrapbook or a sketchbook, but I included it because I do make notes in it. So I did start doing some projects on a website called Briefbox, where I was on a break from uni and I just wanted to keep going with something, so I started like a Briefbox thing where they give you briefs and you work to them. So I was using this for like just making notes, making mind maps, just jotting down ideas and sketching, making some colour palettes. And this kind of big format blank book is great for this kind of thing, so just like a brain dump kind of book, but you can make it look quite nice and sketchy, and some little thumbnail ideas. And I only actually did 2 in the end of these Briefbox things, but this is from my food themed stickers that I sell and print, so it really was useful to just kind of get my ideas down, do some preliminary sketches and colour palettes. And I'd really like to carry on in this because it was really useful and enjoyable to use. So I also have the washi, this was from Paperchase, and I also have the washi tapes that match it. Again, it's like a Japanese theme. It's got the origami cranes and it comes with these little die cuts as well, so I really want to use some of these in here and make it a bit more visual. But yeah, I really need to carry on using this. It's a good book. And I got that one for my birthday one year as well. I think people just buy me notebooks, which is great. I love to get notebooks. But you just start accumulating them. This one I bought myself. I think it was on a sale. Again, I know I said I didn't like spiral bound, but for this sort of thing it's quite good. This one I just made notes in, so when I was at uni I just made loads of notes. Because I wasn't too precious with this one. It wasn't something that I was like really precious about. But what I did like about this one is it has lined paper, but then yeah, so I did like little sketches and notes and things. But what I also liked about it is it has lined paper. It has lined paper with like little dots, which isn't that useful. But then it also has all different kinds of papers in it, and it also has a grid, which for my uni work was really good because at the time I was doing like layouts and stuff and like graphic design layouts and stuff, so it was great for just getting a really nice sketch that was, you know, quite specific. And I also did this little thing here. I was making a CV and I had to make it like interactive, and yeah, got nothing to do with the notebook, but yeah. So yeah, I'd definitely go back to this if I was ever doing anything that I needed to make like notes or do some sketches in it. So that's that one. This one I got from Typo in the sale, and it's not really well, it is a notebook, but it's like a prompted notebook, so it's hand lettering. I really need to start doing it. I really wanted to get into hand lettering. Well, I did a bit get into hand lettering, but I wanted to practice more. And this book I thought was great because it's basically got all the lines in it and all the examples of lettering, and you can just practice. So this, I think it was £3, reduced from 8 or something. You'll notice a lot of these things are getting a sale because I just can't justify it at full price, but yeah, it's really cool. And you can go over theirs and then do your own. And yeah, I feel like if you completed this book, at the end of it you would have a solid grasp of hand lettering, so definitely need to do that. And it looks nice as well. It's got like a little design on it, so yeah, I really like books like that. This is now, by the way, into the portion of where I'm giving you ideas, because I don't know if I said that. Yeah, we've got that book, and then this is kind of an idea because you could use any notebook for this. You could print out these prompts, stick them in and stuff, but this just makes it so easy. Or you wouldn't even have to have these. You could use these off a sheet or off the internet to copy, and you wouldn't necessarily have to have them in here. You should do your own. So yeah, and another good idea for a notebook. These ones I got in a Flow magazine, and 2 of them I haven't actually used yet, but one of them, and this is probably what I'll use the other 2 for as well, I use as a washi sample book. Now this to me is just, it doesn't really serve much purpose. It's like a library of all my washi tape, but it's not particularly useful, but it just makes me so happy because look, I can look at all the washi tape that I've ever owned, and if one runs out I'll still have a little piece of it in here. There's all different collections. There's them ones from that match the book, and I just love it. If you're obsessed with washi and you've got a lot, this is just such a fun thing to do, just putting them all in. And this is nearly finished now, so I'm going to use these two as well to carry on. I think this is my best idea. It's such an easy one, people have done it before, but I just think it's so easy, anyone can do it. And well, if you've got washi tape, and it's just so nice. Oh, some of these even bring back memories. Like I got these at Comic-Con last year, and that just brings back so many good memories, and it's very nice. So, oh yeah, it's still going. And I can look at this for inspiration as well, because some of these illustrations on here are just really nice. Like, I would be inspired by these. Look at that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to fill these up with some washi strips as well. And the nice thing about these, I've actually just realised this one's got some printed pages. I never knew that. But they also have like little illustrations on them, which just makes it a bit nicer, really. Just a bit more interesting. This one have it as well. And the page is like an off-white. I don't know whether that's just because I've had them for a while or whether they actually came like that, but I really like that. Kind of off-white, just doesn't make it so stark. So yeah, that's those. And finally, this is my good old notebook. This was like £1 from Home Bargains, and I decorated it. And I was just so pleased. It was like the first proper mixed media kind of piece I did, and I was so pleased with it. Just laid up loads of bits and pieces, splashed it with paint and inks and stuff, and put some letters on. Kate's journal. And this one, I did intend to write in it, but that didn't really last. That was when I started a blog. A story at one point that I was writing, I was just making some notes about. This is just a hold all, and I don't get too precious with it because it is only a cheap notebook, and it's just, I like to think there's quite a lot of my character in here, even though it is just scrawls. I could look back at this and think, oh, I remember when I did that. And then this is some, when I first started doing stickers and I was testing them out. I actually did it on an envelope, but thought I'd stick that in. Yeah, so it's not very pretty, but it's useful, and I've got some bits at the back here as well. Oh, and I also keep a book list, so all the books that I've read. I need to add to this, there's a lot more. Just in case, because I don't tend to hold on to books because I don't have space. So if I ever wanted to go back and read something again and I didn't remember the name, at least I'd be able to come back to here, find it, and then buy it again. Or get it on Kindle or something. So yeah, and that's it. So I think that's my whole notebook collection. Like I say, I've got a lot of sketchbooks, but a lot of them are the same and a lot of them aren't very exciting. So yeah, and I'll probably be doing some sketchbook flip throughs eventually, so you'll probably see some of them then. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, something a bit different, and if you'd like to see more of this sort of stuff, do let me know. If it's not something you like, that's fine, just let me know as well so I know not to do it again. And yeah, I think next time we'll probably carry on with the little journal I'm doing. Where's it gone? This one. Yeah, I think we'll do some more in this. And I did have another video idea. Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing like a little like a time lapse of like an easy painting idea. So maybe do some of that as well. So yeah, lots to come, and do subscribe and like because it keeps me going, gives me some motivation, and if I know people watching it, then I'm gonna carry on. And yeah, so see you soon guys, bye.